Failure is part of life, an undeniable chapter in every story worth telling. I want to share something deeply personal with you today, something that shaped who I am and how I see the world. It's about failure, yes, but more importantly, it's about what comes after failure. Because failure isn't final, it's feedback. There was a time when things didn't just go wrong, they fell apart completely. Plans crumbled, dreams felt distant, and doubt crept in like an uninvited guest that wouldn't leave. It wasn't one big event either, it was a series of small defeats, each one chipping away at my confidence until I wondered if I had anything left to give. Have you ever been there? Feeling like no matter what you do, success seems impossible. But here's the lesson I learned through all of it. Failure doesn't define us unless we let it. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a detour, a chance to rethink, regroup, and come back stronger than before. What separates those who succeed from those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's resilience, the ability to keep going when everything inside you wants to stop. When I hit rock bottom, I realized something crucial. The problem wasn't the circumstances around me, it was my mindset. I had two choices. One, I could sit there blaming everyone and everything for why things weren't working out. Or two, I could take responsibility, and taking responsibility changed everything. When I stopped looking outward for excuses and started looking inward for solutions, that's when progress began. I remember sitting alone one evening, thinking hard about where I went wrong. Not to punish myself, but to learn. Every mistake, every misstep held a lesson if I was willing to listen. I wrote them down, studied them, and made sure I never repeated them. That process taught me that growth begins where comfort ends. If you're not failing occasionally, you're probably not stretching far enough. Another turning point came when I surrounded myself with people who inspired me. People who believed in me even when I struggled to believe in myself. Their encouragement reminded me that success isn't achieved in isolation. We need others, mentors, friends, supporters, who push us forward and remind us of our potential when we forget it ourselves. Slowly but surely, things started shifting. It wasn't overnight and it wasn't easy. There were still setbacks, still moments of frustration, but the difference now was perspective. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, I saw them as stepping stones. Each challenge became an opportunity to grow, to adapt, to become better. Overcoming failure isn't about avoiding pain or hardship. Those are inevitable parts of any meaningful journey. What matters is how you respond. Do you let it break you, or do you use it to build yourself into someone stronger? For me, failure became fuel, a reminder that I'm capable of more than I thought possible. So if you find yourself facing failure right now, don't run from it. Lean into it. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? Take ownership of your situation. Surround yourself with positivity and wisdom. And most importantly, trust the process. Trust that every step, no matter how difficult, is leading you somewhere greater. Remember this: life doesn't reward perfection, it rewards persistence. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. You'll look back someday and realize that failure wasn't the enemy, it was the teacher. And teachers, no matter how tough, help us grow. That's the power of overcoming failure. It transforms you. It builds strength, character, and resilience. And it reminds you that no matter where you are today, tomorrow holds infinite possibilities. Failure teaches you patience, something I had never truly understood until I went through those dark days. Patience isn't just waiting, it's actively working towards something while trusting the timing of your progress. When you're trying to rebuild yourself after failure, there's this temptation to rush, to force results, because you want to prove that you've got what it takes. But here's the truth: rushing rarely works. Real transformation happens gradually, step by step, brick by brick. And sometimes the hardest part isn't doing the work, it's giving yourself permission to take the time you need. I remember feeling desperate during those early days of rebuilding. Desperate to see immediate results, desperate to feel like I was making headway. But desperation breeds poor decisions. In my eagerness to fix everything, I almost made things worse. That's when I learned another valuable lesson. You can't sprint through a marathon. Success is not about quick fixes or shortcuts. It's about consistent effort over time. Slow and steady wins the race, not just in fables, but in real life too. There's also this idea that failure means you're alone, like somehow everyone else has their act together except you. Let me tell you something. Nobody has it all figured out, not even close. Everyone stumbles, everyone falls, and everyone doubts themselves at some point. The difference lies in how people handle those moments. Some let failure isolate them further, retreating into self-pity or shame. Others use it as an opportunity to connect with themselves, with others, with new ideas. I chose connection. Reaching out wasn't easy at first. Pride gets in the way. Admitting you need help feels vulnerable, almost scary. But vulnerability isn't weakness. It's strength. Opening up allowed me to build relationships that became lifelines. Conversations with mentors, peers, and even strangers gave me fresh perspectives. They reminded me that I wasn't alone in my struggle. More importantly, they showed me that asking for help doesn't diminish your worth. It enhances it. There's power in community, in shared experiences, and in learning from others who've walked similar paths. One conversation stands out vividly in my memory. A friend said to me, "You know, success isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward despite fear." Those words hit me like a ton of bricks. For so long, I thought courage meant having no fear. But courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action in spite of it. Once I reframed my understanding of bravery, I started taking steps I'd been too afraid to take before. Small steps, sure, but they added up. Each one built momentum, each one pushed me closer to where I wanted to be. This brings me to another key realization. Discipline beats motivation every single time. Motivation is fleeting. One day you wake up fired up, ready to conquer the world. The next day, you barely have the energy to get out of bed. Discipline, on the other hand, keeps you going whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is showing up even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. Discipline is sticking to your plan, even when distractions try to pull you away. Without discipline, motivation becomes meaningless. With discipline, anything is possible. Discipline taught me consistency. Consistency might sound boring, but trust me, it's powerful. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop doesn't make much difference. 2 drops, still nothing. But thousands upon thousands of drops. Over time, that relentless dripping carves through solid stone. That's what consistency does. It chips away at obstacles bit by bit until breakthroughs happen. Consistency builds habits, and habits shape destinies. So instead of chasing overnight success, focus on daily improvement. Do one thing today that moves you closer to your goals. Then do it again tomorrow, and the day after that. Keep going. Progress compounds. Another thing I discovered along the way is the importance of gratitude. Gratitude sounds simple, maybe even cliché, but its impact runs deep. During my lowest points, focusing on what was wrong kept me stuck. Shifting my attention to what was right, even if it seemed small, shifted my entire outlook. Gratitude isn't ignoring problems. It's acknowledging blessings amidst challenge. It's finding silver linings, however faint they may appear. For example, losing certain opportunities forced me to explore new ones I wouldn't have considered otherwise. Painful rejections led to unexpected connections and collaboration. Even financial struggles taught me resourcefulness and creativity. None of these lessons came easily, but looking back, I realized they were gifts wrapped in tough packaging. Practicing gratitude helped me unwrap them, Now let's talk about mindset. Your mindset shapes your reality more than you might realize. If you view failure as final, then yes, it will feel final. But if you see failure as feedback, as information guiding you toward better choices, you'll approach it differently. Mindset determines how you interpret events, respond to setbacks, and envision the future. A fixed mindset says, "This is just how it is." A growth mindset asks, "How can I improve?" Guess which one leads to success? Shifting to a growth mindset required conscious effort. At first, old patterns of thinking tried to creep back in. Doubts whispered, "You're not cut out for this." Fear shouted, "What if you fail again?" But I countered those voices with affirmations rooted in truth. Phrases like, "I am capable, I am resilient, and every challenge makes me stronger." Repeating these statements daily rewired my brain. Over time, they replaced negativity with positivity. Words matter, they create worlds. Speaking of words, pay attention to the language you use when talking to yourself. Are you kind, encouraging, or critical and harsh? Many of us are our own worst enemies, tearing ourselves down with cruel inner dialogue. Stop doing that. Treat yourself like you would treat a dear friend facing the same situation. Offer compassion, provide encouragement, celebrate small victories. Be gentle. You deserve kindness, not just from others, but from yourself. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about risk. Overcoming failure often involves stepping outside your comfort zone. Risk-taking is uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. Playing it safe keeps you stuck. Taking calculated risks propels you forward. Now, I'm not suggesting reckless behavior. Blind leaps without preparation rarely end well. What I'm advocating for is thoughtful risk-taking, weighing pros and cons, assessing potential outcomes, and then acting boldly. Courage isn't blind faith, it's informed action. Taking risks taught me resilience. Resilience is bouncing back from adversity. Yes, but it's also adapting to change. Life throws curveballs constantly. Plans fall apart. Circumstances shift. Being resilient means staying flexible enough to adjust without losing sight of your ultimate goal. Flexibility paired with determination creates unstoppable momentum. Another crucial aspect of overcoming failure is setting clear intentions. Clarity gives direction. Without a vision of where you're headed, it's easy to wander aimlessly. Spend time defining your goals. Write them down. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart, as they say. Having a roadmap helps you stay focused, especially during tough times. When distractions arise, and they will, refer back to your plan. Remind yourself why you started. Purpose fuels persistence. Purpose ties closely to passion. Passion drives effort. Effort produces results. But passion alone isn't enough. Passion must be paired with purpose. Ask yourself, why does this matter? Who benefits from your success? How does achieving this goal align with your values? Answering these questions strengthens your resolve. Passion fades occasionally, but purpose endures. Alongside purpose comes accountability. Accountability ensures follow-through. Share your goals with someone you trust, a mentor, coach, or supportive friend. Regular check-ins keep you on track. Knowing someone else is invested in your journey adds extra motivation. Plus, celebrating milestones together amplifies joy. Accountability transforms dreams into realities. While accountability pushes you externally, intrinsic motivation pulls you internally. Both forces are essential. External rewards like recognition or financial gain provide temporary satisfaction. Internal fulfillment, the sense of pride in knowing you gave your best, lasts forever. Cultivate both. Seek external validation sparingly, but prioritize internal validation consistently. True success stems from within. As I reflect on my journey, I realize failure taught me humility. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Failure humbles you because it strips away illusions of invincibility. It reminds you that you're human, prone to error and dependent on grace. Humility opens doors to learning. Arrogance closes them. Stay humble, stay teachable, and never stop growing. Growth requires reflection. Reflection fosters awareness. Awareness enables change. Carve out time regularly to evaluate your progress. What's working? What's not? Where can you improve? Reflective practices like journaling, meditation, or quiet contemplation deepen self-understanding. Self-awareness empowers intentional living. Intentional living prioritizes alignment. Align actions with values. Align efforts with aspirations. Misalignment causes friction. Alignment creates harmony. Live deliberately, not haphazardly. Choose activities that serve your greater purpose. Eliminate distractions that derail your focus. Simplify, streamline, succeed. Simplicity amplifies effectiveness. Complexity confuses. Strip away unnecessary layers. Focus on fundamentals. Master basics before chasing advanced techniques. Excellence emerges from simplicity executed consistently. Keep it straightforward. Keep it strong. Strength comes from struggle. Struggle reveals character. Character defines legacy. Legacy transcends individual achievements. It encompasses influence, impact, and contribution. Consider the mark you wish to leave behind. Build bridges, not walls. Lift others, don't tear them down. Leave footprints worth following. Following footsteps requires faith. Faith anchors hope. Hope inspires action. Action yields outcome. Outcome shapes stories. Stories inspire generations. Believe in possibilities beyond current limitations. Faith sees unseen potentials. Possibilities become probabilities through belief. Belief powers vision. Vision guides mission. Mission fulfills purpose. Purpose ignites passion. Passion fuels perseverance. Perseverance conquers adversity. Adversity refines resilience. Resilience redefines success. Success affirms significance. Significance validates existence. Existence celebrates humanity. Humanity thrives on connection. Connection enriches experience. Experience broadens perspective. Perspective enhances wisdom. Wisdom illuminates path. Path directs destiny. Destiny confirms identity. Identity affirms uniqueness. Uniqueness honors diversity. Diversity unites humanity. Unity multiplies strength. Strength amplifies courage. Courage emboldens conviction. Conviction fortifies commitment. Commitment sustains dedication. Dedication assures accomplishment. Accomplishment validates effort. Effort honors process. Process respects timeline. Timeline honors patience. Patience cultivates endurance. Endurance tests resolve. Resolve demonstrates grit. Grit exemplifies tenacity. Tenacity proves determination. Determination secures achievement. Achievement validates ambition. Ambition elevates aspiration. Aspiration motivates pursuit. Pursuit realizes dream. Dreams anchor soul. Soul reflects essence. Essence embodies spirit. Spirit animates life. Life cherishes journey. Journey embraces challenge. Challenge stimulates growth. Growth celebrates evolution. Evolution affirms transformation. Transformation defines triumph. Triumph acknowledges effort. Effort honors labor. Labor appreciates diligence. Diligence respects discipline. Discipline reinforces habit. Habit establishes routine. Routine stabilizes structure. Structure supports foundation. Foundation secures stability. Stability ensures longevity. Longevity measures impact. Impact evaluates contribution. Contribution assesses value. Value confirms meaning. Meaning enriches existence. Existence cherishes presence. Presence honors now. Now treasures moment. Moment captures eternity. Eternity celebrates infinity. Infinity symbolizes boundlessness. Boundlessness represents freedom. Freedom empowers choice. Choice exercises autonomy. Autonomy asserts independence. Independence affirms sovereignty. Sovereignty validates authority. Authority commands respect. Respect earns admiration. Admiration inspires emulation. Emulation perpetuates legacy. Legacy immortalizes story. Story preserves history. History educates future. Future anticipates possibility. Possibility envisions potential. Potential activates capability. Capability executes competence. Competence manifests proficiency. Proficiency achieves mastery. Mastery signifies expertise. Expertise exhibits skill. Skill demonstrates ability. Ability showcases talent. Talent highlights gift. Gift acknowledges blessing. Blessing expresses gratitude. Gratitude reflects appreciation. Appreciation nurtures contentment. Contentment fosters peace. Peace calms turmoil. Turmoil simmers storm. Storm clears sky. Sky reveals horizon. Horizon expands vista. Vista broadens panorama. Panorama magnifies scope. Scope intensifies focus. Focus sharpens clarity. Clarity illuminates truth. Truth liberates mind. Mind enlightens heart. Heart warms soul. Soul connects spirit. Spirit energizes body. Body performs action. Action generates result. Result validates effort. Effort honors process. Process respects timeline. Timeline honors patience. And so the cycle continues. A beautiful, intricate dance between challenge and triumph. Struggle and success. Failure and growth. Every step matters. Every moment counts. Every breath contributes to the symphony of life. Breathe deeply. Move purposefully. Live fully. Remember, the journey never truly ends. There's always more to learn, more to achieve, more to give. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Stay hopeful. Keep pushing forward one step at a time. So as we wrap this up, remember, failure is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's the fire that forges resilience, the storm that clears the way for sunshine. Every stumble, every fall, every misstep carries a lesson if you're willing to listen. Take ownership of your journey. Surround yourself with positivity and trust the process. Keep moving forward one step at a time because progress compounds. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and capable of more than you imagine. The future holds infinite possibilities. Seize them.